Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. We need to talk about this. Coming soon, Fossarius quest and quest days. Get ready to breed a bunch of top monsters and even attain a new one, Fossarius. Quest days are coming too, bringing you the opportunity to get monsters from previous quests. This starts in 18 hours and 30 minutes as of to the time recording this video. So if you're watching this video, this quest is not yet released. Just wait until you log into the game and it says quest days has started, okay? So, for me, right now I'm recording this on Wednesday, August 25th. It will start on Thursday the 26th. So with that being said, I want to go over, because this monster, he's actually in the monstergram right now. So Fossarius is the third Earth monster to be released, the third Earth Metro monster, and what's special about this monster is his trait. Take a look at this. He starts the game off with Taunt, he's immune to stun, but more importantly, he has the almighty, the all-powerful rank 3 status caster Megataunt. So we're finally getting our rank 3 Metro monster. So if you've been following my channel, if you've been watching my videos, I've been saying, right, even back with the bounty hunt, like you guys could get Hammer Grom, you could invest to rank him up and get Megataunt, but it's only a matter of time before SP releases a Megataunt Metro monster, and that is exactly what we have here. We have this monster that's coming up tomorrow, and he's going to have status caster Megataunt. He is going to be a must-have monster. You are not going to want to miss out on this monster. Very few times do I say you need this monster. This is one of those times. Megataunt is just a meta mechanic in the game. So, those are the monsters that are going to live. Like, I can see Mouseron being used still. Pangoliath is definitely going to be used. But now that this monster is being released, even then I don't think Pangoliath is going to be replaced because Pangoliath has a permanent Megataunt. But what we're seeing is with these street talents, they are something truly powerful. I mean, you can equip the Metapack on this monster, and it's going to be really hard to kill him. More so, you can equip a Face Shield on this monster, and then you can have Evasion, Positive Effect Protection, and a Megataunt, because all Megataunt monsters basically reapply Megataunt. So we actually have the skill set leaked on Chinchilla Leak, so we're going to explore that, and we also have the breeding combo leaked. Now, when I go over to the next bit of information, just remember that everything we're about to go over, it is not official, it is not confirmed. The fact that this monster is going to be released, that is official, but I always like to tell players, until something is actually out to the public, take it with a grain of salt because SP could always change something until it is officially released. So with that being said, let's take a look at actually how to breed this monster and what the skill set is going to be. Okay, let's start off by looking at how to actually breed them. So breed Fossarius by combining Cryoton or Urticus and Egursus and Galanta Jr. So really quick, stop what you're doing. If those monsters are if you don't have them hatched already, if you're in your hatchery, start hatching them so you can have more time to participate in this event. So the main monsters are Cryoton and Egursus. And if you don't have Cryoton, you can replace it with Urticus. And if you don't have Egursus, you can replace him with Galanta Jr. So remember that you cannot breed the two jokers together. You can't do Urticus and Galanta Jr. It's one or the other. By the way, Galanta Jr., if I remember correctly, you can actually get him with the birthday back to school event with the Boom Shakalaka section. So we can check it in the game later. But yeah, so now's your chance. Like, start getting the monsters if you don't have them already. If you don't get him there, you may obtain many other monsters such as Glove. This used to be a $50 monster. Brutalizer, another $50 monster, I think, and Devastator. I think he was just a quest monster back in the day. For every breeding, you'll get a quest scroll to unlock nodes in the quest dungeon where you can get monsters from previous quests. If you obtain Fossarius, you'll also get 10 school coins and quest keys and unlock a survival dungeon containing 200 cells. By the way, if I remember correctly, with the quest rolls, they're the quest events, you can also buy for, I want to say $10 or $5 or 350 gems. So maybe you can just, it's kind of sucks so the event is tomorrow, but if you have the gems, if you can't breed, if you don't have the monsters, hey, you could always just buy it. I think you can buy 50 cells and a quest key, and then you can just do the quest dungeon. So that's going to be how you obtain this monster. But the important ones are, let's highlight it again, Cryoton, Urticus, Egursus, Galanta Jr., those are going to be your 4 main monsters. And keep in mind, if you fail, you also get some of these guys. But yeah, those are the main monsters. Now let's take a look at the skill set of this monster. Okay, starting things off, we have Feared Mutant, deals moderate earth damage to when enemy applies Daze, a spammable Daze skill. Daze reduces damage output and accuracy by 25%. You have Garbage Collector, which applies a 30% life shield to itself. Both of these are spammable, considering CDA might be a meta that we see in this era. Now I'm like, maybe not, because the minute you have a Megataunt monster, you can't really do a 3-speed denier meta, because the Megataunt monster is going to absorb it. So if you have this monster, and then you have a Baronex, or you have a Don Canine going and doing AoE CDA, hey, you absorb it, sure your cooldowns are active, but now you can have a Jackpack to restore your cooldowns if you need it, or you can have some other ally to help you out. So I don't know if deny meta is actually going to be a thing anymore, since we got a Megataunt monster so early on. Scrap Armor applies a 50% life shield and blocks 50% of incoming damage. By the way, quick update, the blocking 50% of incoming damage, that no longer blocks Pierce. So if a monster has Pierce, they are bypassing the shield, they are bypassing the damage protection. We have Mutant Charge, deals moderate earth damage to all enemies, applies daze to all enemies. So we have a AoE daze skill. I wouldn't recommend it. You're probably better off with the spawnable daze because you probably will get hit with cooldown activation or something. Deals heavy earth damage, applies nanovirus and daze. Ooh, I like this one though because you are also blocking the enemy from reapplying positive effects. So if you're going up against a mirror match, you can stop the enemy from applying Megataunt. Or if you're going up against someone that can self-buff, hey, let me stop you from buffing yourself. So I like this. And keep in mind, when it comes to the street talents, if the enemy has a face shield, if you play the nanovirus, the face shield won't trigger. Or it will trigger, but it won't get equipped. So they won't get the positive threat protection, and they won't get the evasion. Deals moderate earth damage, applies nanovirus to all enemies. So I'm liking, I think in this meta, the nanovirus mechanic is going to be more powerful, as is reverse healing. Because of course we have medpack, we have face shield that can heal. Applies a 50% life shield to all allies. And here we go, this is what we're waiting for. Survive and Adapt, applies Megataunt and blocks 50% of incoming damage. You gotta love a Megataunt that also protects you. I think this monster and Fruit Taster in the same team could be a really deadly combination because how are you gonna kill a Megataunt monster that has the support of a monster that is immune to torture and can keep applying healing, life regen, and again, reverse healing is gonna be a good mechanic to counter these monsters. So overall, I mean, at the end of the day, he's a Megataunt monster, so he's obviously just jumped into the meta. Megataunt, blocking 50% of incoming damage is nice. The 30% life shield is all you do. This monster himself doesn't do any healing. That's his downfall. So in the future, if we get a Megataunt monster that can self-heal, that'll be nice. But all this monster does is shields. Keep in mind, we also have Frequency Gauntlet that can basically remove shields or shield block. He's gonna be... He might be somewhat easier to take down. I'm trying to think. We have some pretty powerful dark monsters. Acheron got released, right? He has only Dark Beast attacks. So it's kind of like SP gives us an Earth monster, an Earth Megataunt monster, but they also give a $50 paywall super strong monster with lifesteal skills. So again, without a doubt, he's going to jump into the meta, but he might not be that powerful considering Acheron will just kick your butt for players that purchased him. Makes me really want to buy him even more now. And yeah, he doesn't have any life recovery. He just has shields, and Frequency Gauntlet can deal with that. But again, he does have that daze, which reduces accuracy, which is nice, and reduces damage outputs. His ultimate removes shields from all enemies, heavy earth damage, and Mega Stun. The Mega Stun is nice. You yourself are immune to stun. Waste Eater. So, again, without a doubt, you have to get this monster. And really quickly, let's check the back to school chest. So I'm pretty sure Galante Jr. is in the Boom Shakalaka. Oh no, look! Galante Jr. is actually in the Stun Gum. So that's where you can get Galante Jr. And yeah, this one's cheaper than, well, it's in the middle. So I would say, if you don't have Galante Jr., start getting your Galante Jr., okay guys? And again, check your hatchery, or not check your hatchery, check your storage, see if you have any of those monsters that you need to breed this monster, because you do not want to miss out. So with that being said, I felt the need to make this announcement. I hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, back to school tokens you can get by watching Monsterwood videos, so make sure to watch that so you have more chances to get Galante Jr. Thank you guys very much, and remember to subscribe. That being said, I felt the need to make this announcement. I hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, back to school tokens you can get by watching Monsterwood videos, so make sure to watch that so you have more chances to get Galante Jr. Thank you guys very much, and remember to subscribe.